Hello folks, Everchanger here for episode 43 of Pokémon Liquid Crystal. Last time we had our final gym battle at the Blackthorn City Gym, but we did not in fact earn our final badge. So in this episode we are going to be continuing onwards into the Dragon's Den at the behest of Claire, the gym leader, to hopefully obtain that badge, but I honestly have no idea what's going to happen in this episode, because pretty much everything that's been happening right now is actually not from the original Pokémon Crystal. So I'm really unfamiliar with how this part of the game is going to play out. So really, we're just experimenting here because I have no clue what awaits us at the bottom of this place. So without further ado, let's head onwards and hopefully we can make some headway in terms of this Team Saturn invasion that we seem to be faced with. Looks like I found a sneaky little pest. If I eliminate you now, then I have a chance at a promotion. Doesn't seem like they're that much different from many of the other evil teams. Grunt spots you, says if they defeat you they get a promotion, you curb stomp them, they go home sad. It's really how all these things work, isn't it? Oh yeah, I forgot Growlithe was paralyzed because I actually haven't recorded for about a week at this point because I actually released a Minecraft video on Thursday, which I didn't really plan on doing, but I figured, hey, I got some free time, I'm gonna record it. So I did, and it's pretty interesting because some really spooky stuff happened in it, which is perfect for the season because it came out the day before Halloween. Anyone who hasn't gone to see it should probably go check it out, but it's basically sort of an episode discussing what I was talking about in last episode of this series in terms of getting a new Nether hub started and whatnot, and it's also the first co-op with Rio the Lion since I think August. So if anyone's into that, you can go check that out, and hopefully over Thanksgiving break, which is in a little less than 4 weeks, we might be able to actually get together and record some Mario Kart. I'm not going to promise anything, obviously, but it's something that we might be doing, and hopefully, if that does actually come to pass, the DLC will be out by then, because it is now November, and that's when we're supposed to be getting our first batch of DLC for Mario Kart. So get hyped for that. Hopefully that'll be coming soon without a hitch. Rock Smash! They've really expanded this area in Liquid Crystal. It was not nearly this involved in the original Pokemon Crystal. In the original Pokemon Crystal, it was just a single map, but here we've got a multitude of caves here. Alright, we got another grunt here. You think you can take on Team Saturn? Ha ha ha, don't make me laugh. A punk like you doesn't stand a chance. Interesting, some of these grunts have the Team Magma Aqua battle music, and some of them just have regular battle music. I don't know what's up with that. It's probably just a little bit of a glitch in the programming of all this new stuff. But oh well, it's all good. Okay, Growlithe I don't think will be able to hold its own against this Marill. We can give it a shot. Oh gosh, Double Edge. That's a powerful move no matter what type you're talking. It actually didn't do as much as I expected though, which is random, but alright. Let's try what Bite will do. Oh great, Rollout. That's not good. That's a super effective attack, and if it keeps on stacking those, we're going to have some issues. Okay, I'm paralyzed, so I think I'm just going to switch over to Lantern to get the type advantage, because I don't want Growlithe going down, because it's a little bit low on the levels, so I want to see if I can get it up a little bit. But luckily the enemies we've been facing have been of decently high level, so we've been getting loads of experience. In fact, I think Growlithe's going to get a level in about 5 seconds. Yep, there it is, 37. Very cool. Trying to learn Helping Hand. Not going to be doing that because how many double battles have we had in this series? Like 2? I really think Helping Hand would be the most useless thing to teach it at this point. Got a Chinchou coming out, which is very interesting. I'll switch over to Pidgeot, see what I can do. I know it's a type disadvantage, but really it's just a Chinchou, so hopefully that'll be going over pretty good, because Pidgeot is also a little bit low on the levels, so let's see what we can do here. Wing Attack is actually not very effective. I could have sworn Flying type was normal effective on Electric. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. Wing Attack again, I think. Decent. Got Takedown coming out. Hopefully that doesn't hurt too much. Okay. I'm going to try Fly, because I don't think Wing Attack would quite knock it out, and we all know what happens when we get really close to knocking out an opponent's Pokemon. Speaking of which, I was playing... Oh, no. I was hoping that would knock it out. I was playing Pokemon X earlier this week, and it was so weird just having the AI not do this crap on every single one of their Pokemon, because I've just been playing so much Liquid Crystal for this series that I'm just so used to the AI potioning every 5 seconds every time they get anywhere near close to dead. So it's pretty nice to be able to play Pokemon X and have that not happen, which is always good. Speaking of the new Pokemon games, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are less than 3 weeks away. And that's crazy. I remember way back in May when it was announced, and I was so excited, and now here we are, and it's, I want to say 19 days from the day I'm recording this. I'm recording this on Sunday before it's going up. But yeah, it's crazy how time flies. Hopefully these last 2 and some weeks will fly by fast enough to get us right up to the release of the game, because I'm really, really excited. I've been trying to get the secret mission in the demo. I've probably soft reset the demo like 60 or 70 times at this point, and I just cannot for the life of me get it. So hopefully I'll get it at some point, because I really want to play that little secret mission, because it lets you hear the awesome Team Magma, Team Aqua battle music again, and there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, hopefully this doesn't knock it completely out. Does Destiny Bond take me with it? Yeah. I've always been a little bit confused on how exactly Destiny Bond worked, like what its what its turn range was, and Lantern just got 1 experience. That was weird. On second thoughts, maybe. Alrighty. Let's just keep on going through here. We're losing a couple of our Pokemon to these fights here. I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful. On that topic, I'm actually going to be switching Lantern into the front, because these 2 guys up here are in a little bit of a rough spot. So let's see what we can do here, and I forgot that it was playing Zelda music on here. That's such a random thing. Is there an item right here, or is it just a random spot? I guess it's just a random spot. Man, we just got so many grunts in here. It's crazy. Okay, now is my time to shine. Like, this is nuts. I did not think it would take this long to do this invasion. I was totally sure that we were going to get the badge last episode, but it looks like this is something way more involved than we were originally led to believe. Alright, let's see how a water gun does against Pikachu here. I really like Pikachu's sprite. Pikachu's always depicted as super nice and happy in these games. It's pretty cool to see it put on a game face like that, because it's not something you really get to see all that often. So yeah, I like the custom sprite work. Very, very cool. And of course, potion, because that's just the law of Liquid Crystal. That's like my one complaint with this game. The whole game has been amazing so far. Like, the storyline changes and stuff, I'm really, really getting into them. But that potion thing, it feels like artificial difficulty. I know it's to sort of make it fair because you yourself as the player can potion all the time, but really it just seems like they're just delaying the inevitable and makes it way more tedious to actually play the game. So it's a little bit frustrating, and the only thing I really don't like about the game, which is unfortunate because it comes out almost every 5 seconds. But what are we gonna do? Okay, I might actually have to run back to the Pokemon Center and heal at some point, because we're getting a little bit low down here, and if we have to fight some sort of boss at the end of this, which I'm becoming increasingly convinced that we will, we might have a little bit of a problem. But we'll just take it as it comes. Hopefully this confusion doesn't deal too much damage to me. I'd really like to just bring this Chinchou down and move on with this area, because holy crap is it long. Okay. Chinchou fainted, Lantern gets experience, Feraligatr gets experience, and Saturn Grunt was defeated. This is not my day. Haha. Alright, how much deeper does this thing go? Holy cow. Alrighty, Rock Smash once again. Okay, it looks like it goes down right here, so we're gonna have to fight one more Grunt. I don't know if this is the last one. I honestly have no idea what's going on here, what their plot is, or anything. First our boss makes us guard a few rocks, and now I find a kid down here. What is going on in this place? Do they mean rocks like the Rock Smash rocks, or some way, way more important rocks? I actually have no idea, so nothing else to do but destroy this guy and hopefully get to the literal bottom of this, because we've just been descending ladders over and over and over again since we got here. Alright, we got a lock-on coming out, which is interesting. Hopefully that doesn't do anything too terrible, but of course the AI is usually really retarded like that and uses lock-on twice in a row. Like, there's really no need to use lock-on twice in a row. It's not like it stacks or anything. If you use lock-on once, you are hitting the next turn. So using lock-on twice in a row is just a total waste. And of course, since he potioned right there, I believe the effects of lock-on wear off. And then of course he uses something like Thunder Wave, which is always nice. But it doesn't actually do any damage, and I believe it has like a 100% accuracy rate or something like that, so I don't even know what this AI is doing at this point. Alright, we got a water gun coming out, taking out this Magnemite, which is all good. Can we get a level? Ah, close. Alright, Voltorb coming out. I'm going to switch over to FireRed just so we can plow through this guy. I'm getting really, really nervous that we might actually start having some serious issues with the team in a little bit here, because we're taking quite a few hits in our little crusade in the Dragon's Den, so if it looks like we're going to be running into some sort of boss in the area, I might actually run back and heal for fear of actually losing the fight, because I don't think I've lost a fight in this series since like episode 5, and I want to keep my streak going. Not that the episode 5 loss was a very noble one, it was actually one of the more embarrassing moments in my life. I say that, it's like, wow, your embarrassing moment in your life is in a video game video on YouTube? That's kind of sad. And yes, it is. It is very sad. But oh well, I don't judge me, that's for you people to do. Alrighty. Alright, FireRed gets level 47. Getting very, very high up there. Hopefully we'll be good and prepared for the Elite Four, trying to learn Screech. Considering the only move on FireRed that I can conceivably delete at this point is Bite, I'm gonna think no. FireRed wasn't really intended to become an HM slave, but it's kinda how it's become, which is kinda unfortunate, but it's not like Surf is a bad move. In fact, it's kind of OP in Generation 3 because it doesn't hit your ally in double battles. Man, we're still going here. I'm gonna switch FireRed into the front just because Lantern's paralyzed, and paralysis can delay things quite a bit. Welcome to hell. I'm going to send you back to the playground, kid. Ooh, it's getting dark. Hopefully it doesn't get too much darker, otherwise I'm going to have to start using Flash. Ooh, this guy has 4 Pokemon. That's impressive. Got an Elekid coming out, which is relatively random, but alright, I'll take it. Can we get a one-shot? Yes, we can. Very, very cool. FireRed gets experience. Lantern gets experience. We got a Magnemite coming out. I'm hoping we can string together a bunch of one-shots here, because otherwise we're going to start having issues, because it looks like these guys specialize in electric types. Alright, we got a second one-shot there, which is very, very nice. And we got Ampharos, which is a, I don't want to say a significantly more powerful electric type, but it is fully evolved, which is pretty crazy. Ampharos is actually the Pokemon we saw in the lighthouse and we had to help. I think this might be the first time we're seeing it in a fight, I think. So in case anyone was wondering what the Pokemon in the lighthouse actually looked like, there it is. And there it goes. Lots of experience for that one. And we got a Voltorb coming out. Since we managed to two-shot the Ampharos, I really don't think Voltorb's going to pose any sort of threat here. So we're just going to surf right on through this, and this guy goes down. Alright, Saturn Grunt was defeated. Wow, you're incredibly strong. Indeed we are. Now, I could go down this ladder right now, but I think since we're in this little room right here, it's probably a really good place to just cut away and go back to the Pokemon Center and heal. So I'm sorry to break the tension a little bit, but I'm actually going to go do that because I'm afraid I might run into some serious problems if we keep pressing onwards with the team in the dire straits that it is. So without further ado, I will be right back. Holy cow, is it a long walk back. That was a 12-minute cut just now just to go back and heal. But yes, I did heal up, and Growlithe now has the experience share. I shuffled the team around a bit, and I also bought a bunch of supplies at the Pokemart. So hopefully we'll be good and set for the rest of this. Oh man, I hope so. Ooh, we got an item right here. What could this be? An Ultra Ball. I wonder what that could possibly be used for. Man, we're going really deep right here. Were we like right at the end and I didn't even realize it? Oh whoa, now we're in an icy area. Who would have thought the Dragon's Den would have some sort of ice mechanic in it? But I guess we have nowhere to go but even deeper. And man, deeper, oh deeper do we go. Huh? How did you get this far? I must not let you go any further. Man, I got all the way down here. I'm going to the end and you ain't stopping me, okay? Holy cow. Like, this is a huge area. I didn't think it would be nearly this massive, as I've stated before. Just like, man, I don't think we're even getting that badge in this episode. I was hoping we'd be able to wrap up this game before episode 50, but at this rate, it might be like 60 before we get it done. Oh, man. I'm going to switch out to Alakazam right here, try and deal out some really heavy hits. For a moment, I was hoping he would use Explosion, because that would just be so funny, because it's his only Pokemon. Okay, can we take this thing down with a Sidekick? Because, my god. I should point out that among the provisions I purchased were 20 Hyper Potions and 15 Revives. So, hopefully we don't have any issues in this little final stretch here. And if we do, I should be able to rectify them without another 15-minute walk back to the Pokemon Center. Because, man, oh man, there was a lot of rock smashing involved. Basically, I had to do all of this episode so far and about half of the last episode in reverse. So, just imagine that. It was not very fun. Alright, Saturn Grunt was defeated. Okay, that's enough. These guys are actually proving to be a little bit of a challenge. But man, I didn't think we'd get so deep into the Dragon's Den so as to have some ice going down. We got another Ultra Ball. I'm wondering if they're hinting at something. Alright, Repel's effect wore off. Another thing I purchased was a set of 20 Max Repels. And I also bought a bunch of full heals just in case that becomes necessary. And it looks as if we have water currents, which is a feature that was not in the original Pokemon Crystals. This is pretty interesting. We have a Firestone, which is interesting too. We did actually buy a Firestone way back in like episode 20-something, but it's good to have another one on hand. I mean, you never know. Alright, let's just nip right in here. Might as well have the currents take us places. Oh, goodness gracious me, is that a teleporter? That makes me very, very upset. Yeah, let me kindly show you the power of Team Saturn. Man, I think we might have to just cut this again soon. Oh, is this an admin? It is an admin. His name is Zed. Interesting. For an admin to pull out a Shelter, of all things? That's kind of sad. Okay, it's using Protect. Just delaying the inevitable. It's just another one of those things. Protect can be used very strategically in actual online competitive battles, but when it's used against you in the main campaign, it's really just a delay of the inevitable. It's like, I'm gonna kill you anyway. Why do you just have to waste my time while I'm doing it? Alright, can we beat the Confusion right here? Yes, we can! I think that's the second time we've beaten Confusion / Paralysis / something in this video when I needed it. So that's pretty awesome. Alright, what's he gonna bring out next? Cloyster. Okay. We'll keep Lantern in. Hopefully Confusion won't last too much longer. Of course another Protect comes out, because why the heck not? Alright, Confusion again. Hurt myself in its Confusion, but it's not like I would have hit him had I beaten the Confusion. But I digress. Let's see what this Spark will do. Please be more than half. Darn, it's not more than half. Got spikes coming out, so we need to be really, really careful about switching, because if we switch in someone that's not Pidgeot, or I believe Gengar has Levitate, if we don't switch in one of those guys, we're going to be taking some damage, which is not good, and Protect again. Really? least we're snapping out of confusion. Hopefully a couple more sparks will bring this cloister right down. Ooh, it's paralyzed. That's very, very good. And it can't move. Profit. Alright, please let this spark knock out this cloister. I don't want to deal with the potion thing. Oh boy. Here it comes. Roar Beam comes out and presumably does nothing. Yep. Alright, you gonna potion on me? Yep. At least it doesn't full restore, so we still have the paralysis on our side, which is good. Just need to nail a couple more sparks, and we should have this fight good and over. I'm wondering what his third Pokemon is. And please stop with the protect, oh my god. Like, I'm going to beat you, okay? Regardless of whether you use protect, so please just stop. Okay. Spark again. How many sparks have we used on this thing? Like 7? Yikes. Really, you couldn't just leave well enough alone, huh? We're confused again. That just sucks. Like, that's lame. But at least we beat it for the third time, which is awesome. So now we take out Cloyster, which is very, very cool. Get loads of experience for that. And it's about to bring out another Shelder. I'm going to switch out just because I really don't want to have to deal with confusion. So we're bringing out Gengar for this fight. And of course we avoid damage from spikes because Gengar, as far as I know, has Levitate. So let's see what Shadow Punch will be able to do. Not as much as I thought, actually. And are you freaking kidding me with the confusion right now? I'm starting to get seriously upset about this. And that. And of course we have to take our Aurora Beam to the face. Man, this guy's game isn't winning, it's stalling. That's really what it is. Alright, can we please get a critical on this? No. Okay, please snap out of it or avoid confusion damage or something. Man, this guy's just wasting our time. I mean, seriously. It's gonna be a whole nother episode at this rate before we find out what the heck is at the bottom of this greatly expanded Dragon's Den. And are you joking me right now with the confusion? Protect, confuse, protect, confuse. I cannot win at this. I swear to God, if this misses or something, okay, good. Yikes. Wowee. Alright, Saturn admin Zed was defeated. The boss ain't gonna be happy. Alrighty, let's just continue onwards here. How do we even get back there? Do we need to use some strength? It looks like we do. Alright, let's pull out the strength card here. Oop, didn't mean to punch that. What does this do? I swear if it takes me back to the beginning, I'm gonna kill somebody. Oh, it's a healing platform. I very, 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 very much approve. And we have an ice heal here, which is very, very awesome as well. So let's see what's through this cave. Ooh, it appears we have finally reached a hideout of some sort. So I think this might be a good opportunity to call it here. So, we've made it even deeper and deeper into the Dragon's Den, and we seem to have discovered Team Saturn's base of operations. And in the next episode, we are going to be continuing into this interesting hideout we have discovered, and hopefully finding out what Team Saturn's higher plans are, and maybe finally getting our final badge. So I will see you guys next time.